Okay, you guys, thanks for being here. Friday morning, we're gonna have a great workout today. We are doing a little sport yoga flow body weight. And what we're gonna be doing is pretty simple. We'll start with dynamic warm up. We'll get into a period of about 18 minutes in the beginning, which will combine tabatas and core. Following that, we'll get into about 16 minutes of yoga. And then we'll follow that with 5 minutes of traditional abs and then a little stretch, and we'll have you off into your day. So let's get our bodies moving, everybody. I'm just making sure I got everything good to go. Everybody's muted once Mary Beth gets on there. And just start jogging in place, if you would. Jog in place, bodies in motion. Okay, yeah. Friday morning. Oh, let's have some fun today. Heading into the weekend. Hopefully that adds a little buoyancy to your beingness. Shaking things out, beginning to breathe deeply, just feeling your body in space. All right, let's change the pattern a little bit. Let's send our knees up and arms are bent to that 90-degree angle. And just moving. Hands are moving from hip pockets to eye sockets. Knees are coming up to about hip height. Certainly you can turn that into a high knee run if you're feeling enthusiastic in that way. Last two and last one. Swing the hands back, kick the heels towards your butt. You can stay right here. You could add a little bounce to that as well. But make it work for you. You got 3, 2, and 1. Feet a little wider than hips. Let's get into some squats. Knees tracking toes. Chest staying tall. Spine staying long. Vision staying forward. Breathing right into that. Feeling what it feels like to get triple ankle, knee, and hip flexion, and then ankle, knee, and hip extension. Last 2 and last 1. We're going side to side. Hands start on the hips. You can stay right here. You could add some arm sweeps across your body. You could add a little hop to it. Stick in the landing. Making this work for your body on this day at this time. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Pause that. Extend the leg out. Flex the toe toward the shin. Hinge at your hips, hold about 2 seconds, and then switch back and forth. Not spending a lot of time, just dynamically addressing the hamstring. Preparing our body for what's coming. A lot of good stuff is what's coming. A lot of fitness goodness. Good. Let's do our quads a similar way. We just draw the heel in, hold for a second or two, switching back and forth. Waking up the front of the leg, creating a little space. One more on each side, please. Great. Oh, I got it. There it is. Arms out. Let's do some circles. Start small and then progressively go big. By the 10th rep or so, we want to be the full range of motion for our body on this day. 2 and 1. Change direction. Start small. Progression from small to big. Get those arms a sweeping. 2 and 1. Let's go front back. Alternate which hand comes over the top every time. Opening up that chest and then closing it off. Opposing actions. Last one here, please. Great. We'll take an arm up, put an arm down. We just fully extend, getting as much reach out of your arm as you can. Trying not to bend the elbow, but really to extend the arm. High, high, high toward the ceiling above. 2 and 1. Let's take the feet a little wider than the hips. Free the arms up of tension and just let them slap right up against the body as you gently rotate right and left. Very nice. 2 and 1. We're going to bring our feet all the way together. Press your knees together. Keep the connection and go around. Little revolutions. We're doing about 5 in one direction. Then we pause and we go the opposite way. Great. So let's rise up. Let's get up to our toes. Go back to our heels. If you feel like you want to put some music on in the background, good time to do it. Stuff that keeps you feeling energized, alive, vital. All right, last 2 and last 1. Bring a knee up and then sweep it out to the outside. Take a few steps in between. Let's go back and forth with that action. Right side, left side. Get that leg up, sweep it out. Functional hip external rotation. Last one here, bam. We're gonna take the right foot back and the right arm up. So reverse lunge, arm extension, other side, left and left. Back to right and right. One more time, left and left. Now right leg goes back, but hands in front, turn your torso to the left, stand up, left leg back, turn to the right. Right leg back, turn left. Left leg back, turn right. Awesome. Arms out, shoulder height. We're kicking across the body. Toes toward hands. Tight in the hamstrings. Just don't kick as high, right? Don't force your body into an action that's not quite readily available to you yet. It may become there or available to you later, but maybe not now. Some jumping jacks. Let's go. Any form of the jumping jack you want to do to wake things up. It can be here. It could be something such as this, but just a little bit of lateral work here. Just keep going, people. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, here's the deal. So we're going to get right into tabatas. Jog in place if you would right now as I'm talking. Remember, the whole idea behind tabatas is it's 4 minutes of your life. It's all out energy. It's as if you are doing 8 rounds of sprint. And a round is only 20 seconds, followed by a 10-second rest. So 1 round, 20 seconds, all out burst, every bit of you given, 10-second rest. We do that 8 times. So think 8 sprints, if you will, when you're doing this. The first one is going to be a basic movement pattern. So what it is if you're using your mat, you could be working across the mat, or I'm going to use the mat so that my hands are on it. But what it's going to be is a burpee with a side jump and then another burpee. So it's going to be hands down, feet back, feet in, and then jump across, hands down, feet back, feet in, jump across. So work there. If you can't jump when you do this one, you do your burpee here and then step across. And again, I'm just stepping the movement. Or again, you can even just shuffle side to side, but it's got to be something that gets your heart rate way up. We're about to start it, okay? We're doing the burpee with lateral hop. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, 20 seconds. Go across, feet back. Get as many as you can in 20 seconds, bam. I'm staying low in that transition. Keep working now, let's go. When that second buzzer happens, that means we get a 10-second rest. Keep going. This is some serious work. 3, 2, 1, rest, 10 seconds. Shake it out. You're about to start round 2, same action. I'm gonna start at the opposite end of my mat. Getting ready for it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here we are. Keep going. As many as you can do. Land softly with your feet every time. Come on. Keep working. Get up. You got 6 seconds. Boy, oh boy. This is only round 2 of 8. And rest. Woo. Round 3 coming up. I'm already feeling it. You should be. Round 3 ready? Go. Come on. Get up and over. I'm going to get some height on that jump. Up and over. Up and over. Let's go. Up and over. All out effort. Come on. Feel it. Burn. Let's go. And rest. 3 rounds finished. Here comes round 4. Starting the other end of your mat. Ready? Go. Come on. All rounds. 100% intensity. I'm working, baby. I hope you are too. It's meant to be really tough. Serious cardio work. Come on. Rest. Halfway. Ready for round 5. Round 5 coming up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on, peeps. Let's go. Rest. Round 6 coming. I'm at the other end of my mat. Get ready for it. Go. Feet back. Oh, my form starting to suffer a little bit because I'm tired. Got to keep it up. Rest. Round 7 coming. Ready? And go. Come on. Let's do this together. Together we rise. Feel the burn. Feel the heart go, holy smokes. Come on. All out. Come on. Earn the break after this. Come on. Last one, rest. Whew. Round 8 coming. All out. Full commitment. Go. Oh, I almost jumped past my mat. Man, that was energy. Come on. My legs are on fire. Come on. And rest. That Tabata is over. Walk around. Catch your breath. We're going to take a minute to cool the jets a bit. I'm going to encourage you to stretch your quad for about 20 seconds. If you need to use a wall to balance, do it. But hold that heel. Gosh, hold that heel in to your butt. My legs are on fire. Heart's beating really fast. That's the whole idea of the Tabata. Maximal effort. Change legs. Now, ideally after a Tabata, you don't go right back into one. You take about a 4 or 5 minute period to recover, actively recover, or even just chill, but we're gonna do core. 4 minutes of core. All right, so let's get down on our back. Okay, we're gonna do bicycles, but slow bicycles. This is not cardio. So when we do this, it's gonna be 45 seconds of bicycles with a 15-second intermission, but really easy tempo and just good quality technique. Opposite elbow to knee, hands behind head. Start now, let's go. Take your time, take your time. Full extension of your leg. So as you're bringing elbow to knee, push as if you're pushing the heel through a wall. Push it out, push it out, push it out, push it out. Not this type of stuff, right? Get extension. Take a moment to feel the beat. Feel contact. Opposite elbow to knee. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, keep going. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Turn over, prone plank. Any form of it you want to do for 45 seconds. Elbows under shoulders. Maybe interlace the fingers. Feet side by side. Ready to do it. 45 seconds. And let's begin. Let's go. 45 seconds. Breathe right into it. I'm just holding it strong today. And I'm not adding anything to it. Could you? Yeah, you bet. Could you do alternating leg lifts, tap outs, plank jacks? I wouldn't do plank jacks though, because the idea is not to do cardio after you just did the cardio, because it's not traditional cardio we did. It was a Tabata. It's all out effort. So this is active recovery. So here we're just working on stability. Breathe. 9 seconds. It's not taxing the cardiorespiratory system. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. All right. Roll over again. Second round of bicycles. Same idea. Slow motion stuff. No momentum, all muscle. Opposite elbow to knee. Start at 90 degrees. Ready? Let's go. Working our obliques. Rotational capabilities. Press, press, pressing and pulling at the same time. And if you want to pause in the middle, pause in the middle. And then go, inhale, 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 but quality. Muscle, not momentum. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel the abs. Rest. Roll back over. Second round. Prone plank, please. Okay, same idea. It can be the exact same thing as you did, or you can mix it up. I'm doing the exact same thing today. Quality, building a foundation. Ready? Begin. 45 seconds. Breathe. Again, you could have hands straight out from the elbows. I just made that iteration. I'll show you facing you. So this was how I started, triangle base, fingers interlaced, but then I just brought the hands right out in front of the elbows. A little more challenging. Feet are all the way together. Breathing, palms are facing down. Retracting the shoulders slightly. Pushing down into my forearms as I draw up through my belly and core without raising the hips. My buns are about the same height as my shoulders. Come on. Slightly tuck that tailbone down toward the heels. We're about to go back into another Tabata. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, cool. All right, so preparing for our next Tabata. This Tabata, one move, 8 rounds, all out effort, high knee staying. So in practice, without overdoing it, it's just a good, strong, quick march. High knees coming up to about hip height. If you can, you're running that, right? So it's as many as you can do in 20 seconds, like you're sprinting. But if you're not jumping it or running it, just as many quick marches as you can. All out effort, 20 seconds of work. Starting at 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go. Get them going. High knee run. Come on. Pump the arms. Pump the legs. Get after it. Go till we hear the beep. Come on, pick them up. Pick them up. Pick them up. Come on. Come on, beep. Now rest. 10 seconds. Whew, this is gonna be a rough 8 rounds, I can already tell. Get ready. And go. Come on, push. Push. Get after it. Get after it. And rest. I'm already spent. I'm gonna go a little less intense because I need the breather. Ready? Go. Quick knees. No shame in my game. Oh man. Push. Knees up. Pump arms and legs. Come on. Rest. Round 3. Round 4 coming up. I'm gonna try to run it again. Oh, go. Knees up, chest up. Come on. Halfway. I'm gonna march again. Ready? Round 5. Go. Don't hold back based on your fitness. I'm not gonna talk much in this one. Oh, rest. 5 rounds complete. Round 6 coming. I'm gonna march again. Go. My last 2 rounds, I'm gonna do high knee runs. But I'm working, trust me. This is all I can do right now. If I wanna be able to actually continue this workout with you and still talk to you. Come on. But if you don't have to talk right now, get after it. Come on, rest. Oh boy. Round 7 and 8 to come. This is meant to completely tax you. I'm gonna keep repeating that. Round 7 coming, let's do it together. Go, come on. Oh boy, rest. I'm going to go all out. Round 8. Oh. Ready? Go. Every bit of you. Every bit. Come on. All the way. Rest. Oh, boy. That was 8 rounds. And G reps. Now listen, I know there are people who can do all 8 rounds high running knees. And they're like, what's that guy doing? We're all in a different space, people. You do you. If you can do that, I applaud you. Go for it. Change legs. If you need to switch back and forth, I applaud you. Go for it. If you need to high march without running all 8 rounds, go for it. I applaud you. Oh, golly. Okay, 4 minutes of core. So we're doing the same darn thing. The only thing that's gonna be different is we're gonna do bicycles, yeah? And then if that had been followed by a plank, but we're gonna do a back exercise on our belly. Get ready for 45 seconds of bicycles. It's coming up, gang. Okay. On your back, please. Starting at 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 45 seconds, quality reps, muscle, not momentum. Whew. Try to touch elbow to knee and press the leg extension. Now that extension can be up. It doesn't have to be down. A lot of people think it has to be. It doesn't. I just want the leg extended. Up will tend to protect your low back a little bit more as opposed to down and fully extended. Some people's low back can handle that. Mine, no. So I'm gonna be pushing upward a little bit more as I extend. 10 seconds to go. Again, it's not cardio. Don't make it fast. Slower is better here. And rest. All right, on your belly, 45 seconds of back work. Okay, now you could do alternating right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg, or you could do skydivers, elbows bent, or even Supermans, both arms and legs up, put them down. You figure it out, 45 seconds. I'm gonna do Supermans. Both arms and legs raising up simultaneously. I hold for a sec, put them down. It's not cardio. Lift up, keep your head in line with your spine. So we're not hyperextending the neck when we do this. Head in line with spine. Feel the back muscles engage, and then release. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Body control. Lift, lower. That comes through mind control. Lift, lower. If I'm alternating, right arm, left leg, lower. Left arm, right leg, lower. Right arm, left leg, lower. And go back to your back. Good job. 45 seconds bicycles. Slower is better. I repeat that. Hands behind head. Get ready. Feet at 90 degrees. Lift chin towards chest. All right, let's go. Opposites. Elbow to knee. Take your time. Slow and steady wins the race, little turtle. It's not a sprint. This one's a marathon. We just did all the sprint stuff. Boy, I'm starting to feel that. Fatigue is setting in. 10 seconds. Come on, AB. Come on, AB. Finish this. Ooh, la, 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 la. I'm going to be my own cheerleader. You got to be your own cheerleader in life, people. Oh, yes. Good. Oh. On your belly, please. Another one for the back. Same thing. I'm doing the same darn dealio. I'm doing Superman. You figure out what you need to do here for your back. Let's go. Feel the back engage, lower down. Muscles lift, feel strength, feel activation, lower. Lift, feel the engagement, lower. Lift, feel it. Maybe bend the elbows, extend, and then lower. Lift, draw the elbows in, extend them out, lower. Lift them up, pull in, push out, lower down. Lift, pull, push, release. Lift, pull, push, release. Lift, pull, push, and rest. Okay. Gang, we made it to our yoga section, okay? I'm gonna encourage you to take your shoes off at this point. We're gonna go into about 16 minutes of yoga, okay? So again, typically yoga is meant to be done in bare feet, so you just get a better feel, better connection to the earth. You can really feel the toes working, pads of the toes, the arches of the feet, heels, everything. So this is different energy than all that Tabata work we just did. You did a ton of work in a very short period of time. It's the whole idea behind them. Now we slow it down. It's a little more of rest, digest. So we're gonna start in child's pose. Bring your big toes together, you guys. Knees out nice and wide. And to the degree that you can, just drop the torso towards your thighs. If you can bring your forehead to the mat, awesome. Maybe bring your hands back by your heels. If for whatever reason that doesn't feel right, extend the arms out, but not with a ton of energy. Just let your forearms fall to the mat. Breathe for a few breaths. So when we're breathing here now, try to consciously slow the breath down to an inhale to a 3 to 5 count, exhale to a 3 to 5 count. If possible, both the inhale and the exhale through the nose. If you can't do the exhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. But again, matching the length of the inhale to the exhale. Good. Now maintain that breathing. Let's continue to move on. Let's rise up. Let's come to all fours. Okay, we're gonna have the hands directly under shoulders, knees under hips. Do a few cat cows. We're gonna let the belly fall as we extend the neck, looking forward. And then we're gonna round the back and tuck the chin. And then just go back and forth. Try to inhale slowly as you let the belly fall and the neck extend. Exhale deeply as you round and tuck. One more. Inhale slowly, let the belly fall, neck extend. Exhale completely, rounding and tucking. Awesome. From here, tuck the toes. Walk the hands forward about 4 inches or so. Spread the fingers nice and wide, shoulder width. Press down into your palms. Lift the knees up and lift the hips up. I want you to do this first down dog with knees bent. The focus is the extension of the spine. So I want as much length from the tailbone to the heels of the hands as you can. As your hamstrings start to open up, yes, maybe you'll be able to press the heels down with legs straighter. But if you are tight at all in your hamstrings, I encourage you to really have a little bend in your knees and be on the ball of the foot. And then just pedal out your dog. Press one heel down as you draw the other heel away from the mat. And just go back and forth. Dynamically stretching out your calf muscles, getting to the Achilles a little bit. Beautiful. And then just neutralize. Come up a little higher on your toes. Again, lengthen the spine and then walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Once you're there, stay in forward flexion for a moment. And then inhale, bring your hands to your shins. Lengthen your spine. It's called flat back, as if you're tabletop. And then exhale, fold in again. Notice I'm keeping a nice bend in my knees to allow my torso to drape as fully as I can to relax the neck. Now check this out. Bring your left fingertips to the center of the feet about 2 to 3 inches in front of them. Bend your left knee, straighten the right leg, and then extend your right arm up toward the sky. Your vision could be down, it could be to the side, it could be up towards your hand, but we don't want to strain. This is an IT band stretch. Breathe. Take another nice inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Put the right fingertips, center of the feet, about 2 to 3 inches in front. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg, open your left arm up. Breathe. Again, significant bend in your right knee here, left leg straight, left arm extended, and we're breathing. IT band on the left side here. Take a nice inhale, exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, come to flat back once more. Exhale, hands to mat, step your feet back, and then from here, we're gonna shift back to down dog again. So once more, a little bend in your knees, press firmly into your palms, lengthen your spine, breathe. Now, on an inhale, let's take the right leg up nice and high. Three-legged dog. So try to get as much extension out of the right leg as you can. Tuck the toes in towards your shin and breathe. So hips are still kind of square to the earth. I'm not opening up and pointing the toe. I'm trying to square off the hips. Press through the heel, tuck the toes into your shin and breathe. Three-legged dog. Take another nice inhale, lift a little higher. On the exhale, bring your right foot through between your hands. So if this is all you can do, grab the foot and then bring it up so it's in between the hands. Place your left knee down on the mat. Tuck the back toes initially, free your hands up, rise up toward the sky. Now, if you want to release the tuck of the back toes and put the top of the foot on the ground, awesome. Breathe. Breathe. Now let's drop the right hand to the right hip. Extend the left arm a little higher up and then lean a little bit over to the right side. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We're opening up the hip flexor. After all that hip flexion we were doing with the high knee runs, with the burpees, squats, all that stuff. On your next inhale, shoot the right arm back up high to the sky. On the exhale, both hands to the mat. Tuck the back toes, get off your back knee. Step your right foot back deep and then shift back into down dog. Breathe. Now, on the next inhale, let's lift the left foot up nice and high. Again, try to keep the hips square. Get up on the ball of the right foot. Tuck your left toes into your left shin and extend your left leg as much as you can. Breathe. Breathe. If you need to bend the right knee, you do that. Good. On your next inhale, lift a little higher with the left foot. Exhale, get it through between the hands. Now, once you're there, place the right knee down. Keep the back toes tucked initially. Free the hands up, send them high to the sky. Breathe. You can keep the back toes tucked, or if you want to release the top of the foot to the earth, do that. See if you're still connected to those longer, slower, deeper breaths. Inhales to a 3 to a 5 count. Exhales to a 3 to a 5 count. Now, let's drop the left hand to the left hip. On the inhale, reach a little higher with your right arm. On the exhale, lean a little bit to the left. Breathe. On your next inhale, shoot your left arm back up high. On the exhale, both hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes, get off your back knee, shoot the left foot back. Now check this out. You're at the extended arm, top of the push-up. Shift your energy slightly forward and then drop your elbows in at your ribs, lower slowly down to the mat. Release the tops of your feet. On an inhale, press in your palms, but only come up a little bit. Neck is still in line with spine. Breathe, baby cobra. And then slowly come down. On your next inhale, press into the palms again, baby cobra. Or maybe you come a little higher, but elbows still bent. Maybe neck extends a teeny bit more. And then slowly lower. On the third and final one, do either of the first two, right? So let's begin, press in, baby cobra, king cobra. Or if you want to come to full up dog, extend arms fully, press into the tops of the feet and lift the thighs off of the earth. Heads in line right now, looking straight ahead. Vision is forward if possible. Some people look up. I just keep it straight ahead. Now from here, slowly lower thighs to the mat, lower chest down, tuck your back toes, inhale, push into your palms, exhale, shift up and back, breathe. On your next inhale, lift your right foot up high. On the exhale, get it through between the hands. Now, back toes stay straight ahead. Then on an inhale, free the hands up and send them skyward. Keep a little bend in the back knee, palms are facing in as if you're trying to turn the pinkies in toward each other as opposed to the thumbs. So kind of turning the pinkies in toward each other. We're halfway through our yoga session right now. Breathe. Crescent pose. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, hands go behind the back, interlace, draw the shoulders back, root the hands down. Open up the shoulders, open up the chest. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good. Free the hands to the side. On your next inhale, shoot the arms nice and high. Now check this out. On the exhale, bring your hands down to the mat about 4 to 6 inches in front of the right toes. And then push into your right leg and lift your left foot up. It's called a standing split. So right leg now, there's a little bend in the right knee, the supportive leg on the ground. The left leg, try to get it as high as you can. Now, keeping this right leg on the earth right where it is, see if you can, with control, slowly lower the left leg, keeping it straight. Tap the mat, and then lift the left leg up again. Slowly lower, tap the mat, lift and extend. Keep the right leg the same length the whole time. Slowly lower left foot, tap and lift is 3. Slowly lower left, tap, lift is 4. We're doing 5. Slowly lower left, lift, control. Beautiful. Now, from here, slowly with control, bring left foot up right beside the right. On an inhale, come to flat back. On an exhale, hands to the mat, step both feet back. Breathe. Shift slightly forward, lower down to your belly. Release the tops of the feet. On an inhale, create space in your chest, lift it up. On an exhale, lower, tuck your toes. Inhale up, exhale back. On your next inhale, left foot high. On an exhale, get it through between your hands. Toes are straight ahead. Free your hands, send them skyward. We're in crescent, we breathe. So again, back knee has a little bend in it, front knee more significant. Arms are extended skyward without strain. Palms are turned inward. Pinky edge turning in toward each other. Breathe. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, hands behind back. Interlace the fingers. Draw the shoulders back. Root them down. Breathe. Light, slow, deep inhales and exhales. Good. Free the hands to your sides. Palms face in. Inhale, shoot the arms skyward. And then on the exhale, start to fold. Hands down to the mat about 3 to 4 inches in front of the left toes. Launch your right foot up in the air. Let your head hang down. Breathe in standing split. You want to utilize your right glute to lift that right leg up. Now, keeping the length of the left leg the same, as well as the right leg, lower slowly the right leg to tap the toes to the mat, and then raise it back up energetically. That's 1. Lower it slowly, tap, lift is 2. Lower slowly, lift is 3. Lower slowly, lift is 4. Lower slowly, lift is 5. And then with control, bring the right foot in next to the left. On an inhale, come to flat back. On an exhale, hands to mat, step both feet back. And now shift up and back to down dog once more. Breathe. On an inhale, lift your right foot nice and high. On an exhale, step it through between the hands. Now spin your back foot open. So it's about a 30 to 40 degree angle. Line up heel to arch, front foot to back foot. Free your hands. Hips are square and rise skyward. Warrior 1. Breathe. Good. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, turn your torso to the left. Exhale, shoot your arms out like wings and breathe. You're in Warrior 2. Awesome. Turn your front palm up on the inhale. Reach up and back on the exhale. My legs have stayed the same. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now, from here, lead with the right arm. We windmill the right, follow with the left, sweeping the hands to the earth. Step the right foot back, lower slowly to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale up. Exhale back. Next inhale, lift your left foot up high. Breathe. Exhale, get the left foot through between the hands. Spin your back foot flat. Heel to arch. About a 30 degree angle. Free the hands. Hips are square. Rise to Warrior 1. Arms are skyward. Pinkies are turned inward. And the breath is flowing. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, hands to hearts. Inhale, open the torso to the right. Exhale, arms out like wings and breathe. Look over your front fingertips, please. Looking out over the left fingertips. Breathe. Front knee bend significantly. Arms extended. We're breathing. Turn your front palm up on an inhale, and then on the exhale, raise up and back and hold it for a moment. If it's really tight, you can stay right here. You don't want to be straining. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You could be wrapping right hand behind that back. Breathe. All right, we're going to windmill. Left arm leads, right arm follows. Down to the mat we go. Step the left foot back. Now stay at the top of the push-up for me and breathe here. Breathe here. Check this out. All right, now lift your right foot on an inhale a little bit. On the exhale, slide it through just outside your right hand. Okay, so it's a big stretch. Now, if you need to, place the left knee down. Feel this stretch for the right hip. If you want to play with coming down to your forearms, you could see if you could lower down towards your mat from here. Breathe. Again, that may be way too much for some folks. Sometimes it's helpful to kind of jimmy the right foot out slightly more to the side, come to the outer edge and kind of open the right knee up a little bit to allow you more access. But certainly feel free to stay right here on your hands. Big hip stretch. Right knee right over right ankle. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Okay, if you're down on your forearms, come back up to your hands. If you're on the back knee, tuck your toes, get off the back knee, shoot your right foot back, breathe. Now lift your left foot up a little on the inhale. Exhale, bring it through outside the left hand. You can stay here with back knee lifted or drop the back knee. Right, breathe. Now from here, you may want to explore coming down to your forearms. But if you can't do that, again, don't force the position. You don't have to be here. You may want to release the back toes too. Big stretch for that left hip. Only do what you can do where you can maintain your breath. This is not about going to some super deep place and straining and holding the breath. It's about honoring where you are on that day, feeling some work being done. Going there, but not overwhelming your body and your mind. Now, if you're down to the forearms, bring the hands back up underneath your shoulders. Tuck your back toes, get off the back knee. Let's send the left foot back. We're going to lower slowly to the mat. Shift yourself forward from there. On an inhale, lift the chest. And then on the exhale, shift back, hips to heels, and sit your torso. People, we just completed the yoga session. Way to go, my friends. I'm going to let the third and final beep happen. Bang, there it is. All right, here's the dealio. We're gonna go to our abs now. What are we doing? 5 minutes worth, 5 exercises, 20 reps of each. Heel drops, knee pulls, dynamic obliques on each side, static obliques, regular crunches, 20 reps of each. Anytime I say down or tap or in, it's a strong exhalation. It's an aggressive, assertive, energetic exhale with abdominal tightening. Okay, so 20 reps. Let's get on our back, please. We're gonna place our hands down underneath the base of the butt, legs at 90 degrees. Try to rest your head on the mat if you can to relax your neck. If you need to bring your chin up, you do that today. I'll do it from time to time just so I can speak better, but heel drops, 20 of them. Ready? Begin. Tap, 1, tap, 2, tap, 3, tap, 4, tap, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Knee pulls, 20 of them. Ready? Begin. In 1, in 2, in 3, in 4, in 5, in 6, in 7, in 8, in 9, in 10, in 11, in 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Feet down. Left leg extends out. Right hand behind head. Right side to left side. Right elbow to left knee. Ready? Begin. In 1, in 2, in 3, in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Other side, please. Left leg out, right hand behind head. Begin. In, 1, in, 2, in, 3, in, 4, in, 5, in, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Sweetness. All right, left foot crosses over on top of right leg, just above right knee, right hand behind head, oblique crunch, shoulder towards knee, 20, begin. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 11, up, 12, up, 13, up, 14, up, 15, up, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, other side. Left shoulder towards right knee. Begin. In, 1, in, 2, in, 3, in, 4, in, 5, in, 6, in, 7, in, 8, in, 9, in, 10, in, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Regular crunches, 20 of them, then we stretch. Oh, I'll put my feet down today. 20 crunches, figure out what works for you. Hands behind head to protect the neck. Begin. Up, 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, we did it. All right. Feet on the ground near your butt. Stretch your arms over your head as if it's the first stretch of the morning. Just create space. Let go of any assertiveness, any efforting, any striving, and just relax, release, recover. All right, let's bring the hands down by the hips, please. Feet about hip width apart, parallel to each other. Tuck your tailbone a little bit so that the smaller your back connects to the earth. And then let's lift those hips up, bridge. Maybe bring the fingers together and interlace them under your back, wiggling the shoulders a little closer together so you can get a little more lift off. We don't want to feel this in the low back though. So again, keep that low back tucked a little bit. Don't feel like you have to go super high with the hips. Just expand through the shoulders and chest. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Every inhale, feel the belly go out. Every exhale, feel it go in. Slowly release the interlace, lower the hips. Cool. Let's extend or draw the right foot over on top of the, left foot over on top of the right leg. Thread the left hand through the eye of the needle, right hand around the outside of the right leg. Flex toes towards shins, release head to the mat. Draw your right knee in as you open the left knee to the side. Go back to, once again, the same kind of breathing we were doing during the yoga. Drawing out the inhales and the exhales to a 3 to 5 count. Slowing it all down. Relaxing the breath. Hopefully relaxing the body. Shifting from sympathetic fight or flight to parasympathetic rest and digest. With a toned nervous system, you can just as easily be in one as you could be in the other, right? You might be found on a mountaintop meditating happily, and then you might be found at your favorite concert dancing the night away happily. And you could do either with grace. Let's gently release. Let's switch sides, okay? Crossing the opposite foot over, reach the right hand through the eye, needle left hand outside that left leg, toes drawn into shins, resting head on mat. Draw the left knee in, let your right knee open up. Find your breath. And by the way, most of us are walking around on the daily in that fight or flight mode where the breath is shallow, it's in the chest, it's rapid, and we're in that energized space, right? It's like that concert mode I was talking about. And we're rarely giving ourselves a chance to consciously go into that parasympathetic rest and digest. And it's a cool thing to do from time to time, even just pausing briefly throughout your day, slowing your breath down, and just feeling yourself fill your belly up with air. Good. All right, let's release that. Very nice. Draw just the right knee into your chest. Give it a nice hug. Take the right arm out to the side. You got your left leg extended down right now. And then draw the right leg away from the right arm. So it's going over to the left side. Try to keep your right shoulder down. Maybe turning the head to look toward the right. But same thing here. You should feel a nice stretch through the lower outer back area across that right glute, right hip area, a little bit behind the right hamstring or in the right hamstring. A little spinal twist. Some people like to reach the top leg, in this case, the right leg out to the side more. And if you can do that while keeping the right shoulder down, awesome. But if you try to do that and it feels like you're straining and you're holding your breath, it's maybe not for today. All right, let's roll back to center. Let's do the other side. So we'll draw the left knee into the chest. We'll extend the right leg out. Take the left arm out, shoulder height. And then with the right hand, draw the left leg over to the right and breathe. Keeping the left shoulder down, maybe turning the head toward the left. And just honoring what's going on. The first 20 seconds or so, as I always say, body's going to reflexively contract at a muscular level. Often we'll also just hold on mentally at that point. And with every inhalation and exhalation, hopefully there's a softening of some of that angularity, of some of that intensity, some of that rigidity. And we get to a place of suppleness, of ease, of release. And then feel free to extend the leg out more if that feels appropriate, and you can keep the shoulder down. Okay, let's roll back to center. Hug the knees in, rock forward and backward a few times, little spinal massage. Oh yeah, and then get up to a seated position. Let's do our hammers, hamstrings. So legs extend out, flex the toes towards your shins. If you know you're super tight in your hamstrings, already begin to bend your knees, but the key is sit as tall as you can with your spine. Stretch your arms nice and high, and then fold at the hips, long spine, and then soften through the back and arms, and see if we can all get to our toes. The tighter you are, the greater the bend you're going to need right now. And breathe. If you have more flexibility in your hamstrings, yeah, you'll take some of that flexion out of your knees, but the key is to pay attention to your low back. If you're feeling compression there and it's uncomfortable, it's painful, I would keep a bend in the knees so that you don't feel that in the low back. It's not about that. It's stretching the back of the upper leg. Find your breath. I'm going to keep saying that in each and every pose. It's easy to go into that space in one pose and then almost instantaneously and automatically we forget it as we move to the next one. We just get into the position and start thinking about other things. See if you can stay present enough to return to your breath. And that's why breath is utilized in so many different esoteric traditions, Eastern philosophies of concentration, of meditation, of awareness, because it's a present moment activity. You can't do it in the past, you can't do it in the future. It just brings you to the here and the now. So noticing the incoming and the outgoing of the breath as it relates to your stretching. Awesome. Let's get our quad sitting. Let's draw the left foot outside the left hip. Try to release the top of the foot to the earth if you can. Keep the left knee down. Maybe that's enough. If you want to bring the hands back, cool. If you want to drop to your forearms, as long as you can keep that left knee connected to the earth, great. If this hurts your knee, any form of this, whether it was sitting up tall or where I am presently or all the way on your back, if your knee is going to stop this, roll onto your right side and just do a sideline quad stretch. You just lay on your right side, draw the left heel into your butt and stretch the front of your thigh. Make it work for your body. And the way it works for your body is where you feel a stretch and you can maintain the light, slow, deep breathing. With every inhale, once more, feel the belly go out, feel it expand. And with every exhale, feel it go in or contract. Okay, let's do the other side. So walk those hands in if you're up, and just release the left. See if you can do the same thing on the opposite side. It may be different, you may have to adjust it, but progressively get to your deepest point. Way too often, I think people bring that energized type A mindset to their stretching, and they just try to go right away to the deepest expression of it. I would suggest against that. I would say, try to ease your way into it. And with every inhalation and exhalation, see if you are able to create more space, more opening. Your body will thank you for that. So put your toes in first before you just jump in when it comes to stretching. There are certain things for sure that you're just going to jump in and get after it, but stretching is not really one of those things. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm just breathing. All right, let's slowly come up from there. Let's get up to our feet. We're going to stand, in other words. Stand on up. Let's take those feet out nice and wide. If you're still with me, get them out. Toes slightly out. Let's slide this over to the right side. You could have hands on thighs. You could come down to your forearms. You could reach left hand outside the right ankle. What we want to feel is a nice opening for this left inner thigh groin area, what's known as the adductor. And so you want to keep, if possible, the outer edge of your left foot on the ground, left leg extended. I like to push the butt back as this is happening to get a little more deeply, not only into the inner groin, but also into that hamstring tendon just behind the knee a little bit, without it becoming too painful. And if that's the case, just bend your knee a little bit. You can soften that experience simply with a little flexion in the knee. Okay, let's go the other way. Slide on over, same darn dealio. Figure out where you feel the stretch, breathe into it, and try, if you can, through presence, to relax the muscles moment by moment. So there's no more gripping, holding on, or contracting. Just letting go, a release, a surrender of the muscles. Awesome. Let's come back to center. Let's stand up tall. Take your right arm nice and high, you guys. Place it in the center of the back if you would. Go over the top with the left end. So it's grabbing the right elbow. And then from there, just draw yourself over to the left side. Space out on the right side of the torso. Give those intercostal muscles in between the ribs a voice. Let them breathe, in other words. Okay, back to the middle we go. Left arm high, put it in the center of the back. Right hand grabs left elbow. And then we draw it over to the right side, giving the intercostals on the left a voice, a chance to breathe. Letting them know they're safe. Come on back to center, friends. All right, shake it out. Move that body about for a moment. And as you're here, put one hand on your heart. Place your right hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Just feel your heart beating for a moment, right? Feel the belly rising and falling with every inhale and every exhale. Come to a place of gratitude, grateful for this next breath you breathe, for the roof over your head, for the clothes that you wear, for the food that you eat, the friends and family that you have, the opportunities that are present in your life. And just for another day to exist as a human being on planet Earth. What a gift it is. You're blessed, friends, you're blessed. Go forward knowing this, right? Coming from a place of, I am already full, and allow it to be shared with other people. And then just shake it out. Let's finish this thing off. Thank you for being here on Friday, Sport Yoga Flow. Way to go today. All right, here we go. On an inhale, free the arms up, raise them high to the sky. On the exhale, open them nice and wide. Two more of those. Inhale, soar to the sky. Exhale, open up to the sides. And one more. Inhale, fly skyward. Exhale, fall earthbound. And then give yourself and each other a round of applause. Way to go, way to go, way to go. We're finito for today. I'm going to stop the recording. Bam.